For those of you who joined us for our inaugural 2K TV Tuesday event, thank you for helping us make it a huge success. We were there competing and checking out all the action, and you all rocked it. But there was one that stood out above the rest. The 2K TV Tuesday MVP goes to XX Dowski, who won 98 games during our event. Congratulations! Keep it up, and we'll see you for more event action in 2K23.
It's your boy Dan Rue. Many of you guys know me from doing dances throughout the few years. They put my jump shot in the game like 2 years ago, so everybody used my jump shot because it's wet. Don't be jealous. Is your jump shot in the game?
No.
Exactly.
Professor, what do you think of NBA 2K23 so far?
It was dope. Right away looking at it, you could see the graphic upgrades. You know, like sometimes in the past people be like, oh, it's 2K, it's always pretty good, but like this one was exceptional. Right when I looked at it, I had like double take. I'm like, this is a real game? Like
So you're getting scanned today. How excited are you about that?
I'm super excited because A, now I get to play as myself in the game, and I'm gonna start playing more than I do normally. And then B, I have history with 2K. So from 2K7 to 2K12, we did a lot of like the signature moves for a lot of like the NBA All-Stars and stuff like that. So to come back here and be in collaboration is awesome.
The game is actually really smooth. I like it. They slowed it down a little bit. It's more realistic. Until I get in the park and I max out 99 overall, we're gonna see what really happens.
Corey, we're here at NBA 2K23 Summer League. How's your Summer League been thus far?
It's dope so far. I just landed, kind of came straight into this, played a game of 2K, and just kind of mingling around and checking out the scene, and it's like good vibes in here, so I'm happy. Yeah.
You are getting a taste of NBA 2K23 for the first time. What do you think of the gameplay?
Super dope. Like the last one, I was a little like, it was a little hard for me on free throws, but this one, it seems like they made it a little bit easier for your boy. So I don't know, I'm super hyped. They said it was like an early version of the game, so super excited to see where it goes, but so far so good.
Anything else you want to talk about 2K related?
I'm super excited for the new game. I love the covers. I love that like D-Book has his shoe like kind of like the focal point in it, and it says Be Legendary. And I think he's a legend, just signed like a crazy extension. I love like the women's cover, love the Michael Jordan cover. You might see some circulate in the new game. Super excited for that. And yeah, like shout out to the whole 2K family, and thank you for always having me be a part.
What's up, guys? We're here with Danielle, and we are talking NBA 2K23. You recently got into the game since NBA 2K17. What are you excited about for this year's game?
Well, for the first time, I got my face scan.
Yeah.
So I guess getting to play as me and my player, because I usually only play my player. So I guess that, but then also, since I'm from Chicago, I am a Bulls fan. So the legendary version, I think, the cover was MJ, so I'm pretty excited about that too.
What's your my player?
I actually made a center because my friend told me that it was like the easiest to kind of do.
So you go the easy route?
Yeah. I'm new to basketball, so you know, I'm just trying to do the easy stuff first.
Well, it looks like you had a great time out there at Summer League.
We had a blast, but it's time to get back to the studio because we've got a game to finish.
Woo, 2K23 right around the corner. While you were out there in Vegas, I was catching up with some of the dev team to share some insights on NBA 2K23. I can't wait to share it with all of you.
Until then, make sure you're following us on social media. We're at NBA2K_2KTV.
We'll see you soon, and enjoy the game.
Bye.
Up next, the Magic taking on the Bulls. For the Orlando Magic, some ups and downs for this team in what has been a trial of a season. Now at home, they know there's still time to turn their season around. Bulls, Magic coming up next. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Hey, Dave.
Good evening to you, Kevin. Patrick Williams was a 5-star recruit out of high school. Now, scoring came easily for him, but he chose Florida State to learn how to play defense. He said offense will take care of itself. It takes somebody special to sit down on defense. Stops are what win the game. And Kevin, that two-way game saw him taken 4th in the 2020 draft.
Yeah, I love his game. That was a good report. Thank you. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. DeRozan out there with Vucevic. And it's MP in at the 3, the small forward. And for Orlando, Suggs out there with Anthony. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Wagner. And it's Ford in at the center position. And Greg, when it comes to load management, why do we see more of it now than when you play?
Well, for me, the science of sport has evolved. And it's not just the athlete. It's the technology and the science that goes into making a better athlete. That's why you're seeing load management far more acceptable to the masses now, understanding that this is about the long game.
So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. Here's MP. He feeds it to DeRozan. And they're pushing it up. Now, here's Suggs. Not a lot of room. MP against Isaac. 6 to shoot. To the middle. And that one's good. Wagner.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
Outside, Levine. Passes it to MP. His three-pointer's off the mark. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down. And really the story of the game.
And, you know, that's a big part of how they attack and win, getting it going from the three-point line. But at the end of the day, it didn't happen.
Now Anthony following the three-point attempt by MP. Pass to Suggs. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Wagner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know, back in 2012, the Orlando Magic decided to move on from their franchise player, Dwight Howard. They traded him in a mega deal involving 4 teams, receiving 6 players and 4 picks.
Levine, that's good.
Levine, such an outstanding scorer, athletic, strong, great confidence in taking it to the rack. He's no stranger to tough finishes.
Now, here's Suggs. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
And even while he was piling up all those points, he still found a way to create chances for his teammates. The assists just kept on coming. And in that Dwight Howard deal, one of the pieces the Magic acquired, a 22-year-old center by the name of Nikola Vucevic.
And Vucevic only averaged 5 points a game as a rookie, Greg, but what a pickup Vucevic will turn out to be. Staying with Orlando for a long time and ultimately becoming an all-star. He's a highly productive player in the center position.
From the arc. Out to Anthony. Launches it. He can't get that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
The shot's good.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. Outside, Levine. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first. Into the lane, and it's sent back by Isaac.
And the suffocating reach of Isaac is tough to overcome. Excels at getting up and denying shots.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Here's Ford, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call. Simple.
Orlando shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. Orlando making some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Isaac. Okeke comes in for Wagner. And it's Lonnie Walker in for Cole Anthony. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring.
You know what? I expect them to go deep into the bench again tonight, to give those guys on the bench a chance to have an expanded role, but also to give those starters some rest.
Mo Wagner's checked in for Orlando. At the elbow, Williams. And there's the pass to Caruso. MP outside.
And what I like about MP, it's the confidence with which he plays. He feels like he can go at anyone in the league.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Okeke. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Here's Walker. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
Here's Suggs. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Walker. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the off.
Going with an almost entirely new group here. Ford's checked in. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Wendell Carter. Wagner's checked in for Okeke, and Anthony subbed in for Suggs. Wagner is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Anthony, and it's Walker in at the 2 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. Now, here's MP. He's coming off a 10-point game against Oklahoma City.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
Here's Vucevic. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, MP in the last time out against the Thunder had a nice performance. He had 10 points, and it was impressive how many times he was able to get himself to the foul line and capitalize. And his play is what allowed them to finally bust free. Snapping a losing streak like that is huge for a team's confidence. Kevin, it'll be interesting to see if he can help them get another W tonight.
All right, David, thanks. The aggressiveness, Greg, he showed the other night. We'll see if he can match that intensity here.
I'm a believer. I think he can produce at the same level tonight.
You know, I'm curious, guys, to see whether the defense plays him straight up, plays him honestly, or do they deny him, trap him, whatever they can do to force the ball out of his hands. We'll see.
Now, here's Isaac. After the miss from Vucevic. Here's Ford. Rebounded by Vucevic. Bulls trail by 7. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. No backing down when MP takes it up. He just slams it right in the grill.
1:07 left to play here in the half. And Anthony gets double teamed. Pass to Isaac. Over MP. Isaac misses. Chicago's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Here's MP, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
You cannot afford to get too physical with MP. I mean, he's crafty at figuring out how to get to the line by drawing those fouls.
Suggs, he's checked in for Lonnie Walker. Orlando leading by 3. Passes it to Suggs. Pass to Wagner. Driving the lane. Another miss by Orlando. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. There's 21 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Now here's Vucevic. He's defended by Wagner. Just 5 on the clock. Vucevic the pass to Levine. The offensive rebound. And it's sent back by Isaac. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Magic lead by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. A fantastic game from Wendell Carter in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
So for Chicago right now, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. DeRozan out there with MP. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
And Vucevic throws it down.
What a read from MP. I love how he looks to get it to his open teammates.
Orlando leading. Poked away. Stolen by Ball. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. Now, here's Suggs. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Anthony looking it over. Shot clock at 5. Fires from deep. Orlando getting another chance here. In the corner, it's Levine. Over Suggs. And that's an air ball. Not even close.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive scheme.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. I think at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
Chicago calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And it's time for an injury report.
Well, guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Bulls. He told me that he's having back spasms. They're giving him some painkillers as well as some ice. And they count on him to provide in all ways. Now that he's out, they're in a precarious situation. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Dean passes to Dosunmu. Holmes with the steal. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. They get a hand on it. Now here's Dosunmu. He's covered closely. MP looking around. Rebound by the Magic. Ford's got his 6th rebound on the night. Payton on the double team. Tries again. And it's good on the way in. Ford's got 6.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Now here's Dosunmu, guarded by Walker. Dosunmu, the pass to MP. Now Levine, down to 5 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. And it's Ford with the rebound. Ford's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Bulls trail by 9. Dosunmu, the pass to Levine. MP with it. The pass to McClung. Back to MP. 5 to shoot. Out of bounds. Orlando takes possession.
Coming onto the floor for the Bulls.
And it's Orlando's ball. They've got an 8-0 run. Pass to Bull. Count that one. Bulls got the lead up to 11 now for the Magic.
Great ball movement there.
Caruso kicks to White. Cuts off the pass. Here's Okeke. And the miss.
On defense, MP shows real dedication. He's not going to make it easy for you.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Magic out in front, up 11. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center. And we reach the fourth. Making some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Anthony. And it's Jonathan Isaac in for... Suns. Chicago making a switch here. Carter against DeRozan. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on MP.
Carter Jr. has a big body inside and uses his physical advantage as well to draw foul.
Orlando making some changes. Suggs comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And Anthony subbed in for Bull. Carter out there with Wagner. Then there's Suggs. Then it's Anthony, and it's Okeke in at the 3. That's who's out there for Orlando. And that one drops for him. And it's 8 points for MP.
And these tough finishes get MP going. He relishes any chance to score on aggressive coverage.
Anthony up on top. White covering. Anthony kicks to Suggs. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got 4 assists now tonight.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
Now here's DeRozan. Here's MP. Feeds to White. Dishes to Vucevic. No good that time. Magic leading by 14. .153 left to play in the final quarter. Now, here's Suggs. Tight defense on him. Anthony can't hit. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
Here's Anthony. Following the basket by MP. 4, that's good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's MP. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. MP's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Boy, you love everything MP is doing on offense, going on the attack every chance he gets.
And it's blocked. And the foul called on MP. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
14 foul.
The Magic have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the 4th quarter.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Magic.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And they're finally going to take a game in this heated season series. This victory will give them 1 win, 2 losses, with 1 left to play on the year against the Bulls.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Suggs. Pass to Wagner. 4 on the clock. No good from outside. MP, that's for 2. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Cutting right through the heart of the city, the Chicago River and the Windy City are setting today. Thanks for joining us on a picture-perfect Sunday night for some NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Chicago Bulls going up against the Milwaukee Bucks. Alongside Grant Hill and Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, our reporter, I'm Brian Anderson. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much, VA. Guys, Giannis trying to keep his edge. He doesn't want to train with other superstars in the summer. He said, quote, "My competitive nature is so high. I can't do it. I just know myself. I want to just play for 20 years and then make friendships at the end." Guys?
An old school approach, Allie. Thanks. And Smitty, tonight's game features two outstanding front courts. What makes for an effective big tandem, you think?
I think the best combos complement each other's talents. Also, they play off one another. On offense, one can go inside, one can go outside. And on the defensive end, if you have both guys that are interchangeable and can guard multiple positions, that's what makes it great.
Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis and Portis are in the middle. Then there's Jrue Holiday. Then it's Chris Middleton. And for Chicago, Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. DeMar DeRozan is out there with MP, and it's Vucevic in at the 5. Now here's Ball. Kicks it out to MP. The 3-ball, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
The floor awareness of Ball excels at getting the ball to his uncovered teammates.
Antetokounmpo is doubled from 13, and that one's long. Now here's MP. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. Levine passes to MP. Ball against Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's MP. Fades away and sinks a tough shot. MP's got 5 points.
And that's an opportunistic mid-range shot by MP. Taking what the defense gives him. I love it.
Here's Weber. He's covered by Levine. Pass to Portis. Holiday with the ball. Defended by DeRozan. Shoots. And the shot no good. A bit short. Well, you can't ever feel safe with Holiday on the floor. Grant, he is one of the great ball hawks in the NBA.
Yeah, he reads plays very well. He has a good wingspan to swipe away errant passes. One of the many reasons Holiday is such a great defender.
Now here's MP. 14 points his last outing. Outside Levine. It's hauled in by Portis.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Offensive rebound. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
I mean, it is not easy trying to box out Giannis. His long arms allow him to capitalize on the offensive glass.
Now here's LaVine, averaging around 5 points a game. It's good.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Antetokounmpo against DeRozan. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. And now the Bulls in transition. Here's Ball. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Heads-up defense by Giannis. His ability to anticipate the shot pays off with the block.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Now here's Ball. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
MP finds Vucevic, and the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
So both teams changing it up here. 1:56 left in the first quarter here. Holiday passes to Middleton. Middleton is doubled. Doesn't go that time. And it's Chicago the other way. MP outside. Goes up on the baseline. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Be careful. Whiteside is the ultimate rim protector.
Pass to Ball. White against Holiday. The Bulls need to get off a shot. And here's MP from outside. Rebound, Milwaukee. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
Hey, their activity on defense was terrific. It was just full effort at that end of the floor and a bunch of blocks to show for it.
This was their game plan going in. Make shooters uncomfortable by challenging every possible shot.
Now here's Middleton. Turned in an outstanding game against Detroit. Over MP. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Caruso, he's checked in for Chicago. .54 seconds left in the first. Kicks it out to MP. 4-3. Can't get it to go. 2 for 4 thus far. The Bucks trail. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
On the wing, Bledsoe. He's guarded by White. Snatched up. Pass to Green. Stolen by MP. And the layup is good off the glass. MP's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
Bledsoe outside. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Chicago with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. We'll be back in a moment. And you ask Giannis his recipe for success, it's pretty simple.
Yes, I'm going to tell you the secret. Get off social media. That's it. Just spend time with your family, spend time with your teammate, and just come here and do your job. I think you don't second guess yourself. You just go out there and play hard and give everything to the team without thinking about nothing.
He does keep a tight-knit circle, Grant.
Yes, I love it. No big entourage, just family, team, and the work. And that's what he's all about.
Jordan Nwora.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
They've got MP Kobe White out there with Alex Caruso. And it's Peyton in at the center position. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Nora. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Second shot opportunity. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Dosunmu, he's checked in for White.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Magic was a man on a mission. He picked up 14 points and also played lockdown defense. His fingerprints were all over this game. He was effective in that game, finding ways to be useful out there. Back to you guys.
That's good stuff, Allie. He really made his presence felt in that one, doing some heavy lifting.
And I think he'll try and repeat that performance tonight.
And I'm sure Coach is hoping for that as well, but every night's different. Who knows, maybe someone else will have to step up this time.
All right, Smitty, you won some titles at the international level, a world championship in '94, gold in 2000. So how do those compare to the ring you won with the Spurs?
You know, BA, they're totally different. Obviously, both of them are fantastic. But internationally, it's a little bit special because you're playing for your country and you have that USA across your jersey. You have to respect the passion MP brings to his game day in and day out. And he doesn't take nights off or ever give you less than 100%.
Now here's Holiday. He's coming off a 10-point game against Detroit. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over to DeRozan. Here's Portis. And the layup is good. Portis has gotten his first basket of the night.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's Vucevic. Now here's MP. Back to Vucevic. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. In transition, here come the Bucks. And Middleton gets it to go on the assist from Antetokounmpo. Now just a 3-point Bulls lead. The Bulls have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Levine against Bledsoe. Here's MP. And he drops in the layup off the glass. MP's got 13.
Playing at his tempo, his pace. He's been dialed in all night.
Holiday doubled up.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Out to the right wing. Kicks it out to Middleton. That three's off the mark. The Bulls have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter.
Defenses pay a lot of attention to Zach LaVine because he can attack from anywhere in the half court, a player you can't lose track of.
Now here's Bledsoe. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Now a timeout called by Chicago. And with LaVine and the attention he garners, it opens up his teammates.
Yeah, Zach LaVine has improved in that regard. When his teammates are open, he swings it right on time. His IQ on the offensive side has gone way up.
Ball, he's checked in for Chicago. Whiteside, he's checked in for the Bucks. Ball outside. LaVine passes to Ball. Back to LaVine. Fires from deep. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
LaVine against Bledsoe. Here's Antetokounmpo. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
outside Levine. Ball outside. Poke loose and stolen by Middleton. Right side Holiday. And that comes off the assist by Middleton. Holiday's got his first points of the game.
Nice play by Holiday. Terrific speed in the open court. Defending him, you have to change ends quickly.
Goes up from the top of the key. Here's Ball. The Bulls with another miss.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Impressive how in sync Giannis is with his squad, enabling them to set up a flashy alley-oop.
Ball outside. Pass to Levine. Shoots over Bledsoe. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Bucks ahead, up by 3. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
So on the floor for Milwaukee, the foundation of this team, Middleton and Giannis, the 3 and the 4. Then there's Jrue Holiday, and it's Portis in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here's MP. Tipped and stolen by Middleton. And the Bucks pushing it up now. And then Portis with the dunk.
They're playing rock-solid basketball right now. Really starting to see that lead grow.
They have just nailed their halftime adjustments. That's for sure. They don't want to have to sweat this one out. They're looking to pull away.
A nice shot by MP.
On offense, MP has been locked in, just going after shots, hitting them again and again.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and they double up Antetokounmpo. Middleton from the outside, good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Middleton's got 5.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
And he's going for the oop here. And out of bounds.